All right. I just can't not do it. It was there. Consumer confidence hits its lowest level since July of 2022. This from Yahoo Finance. And in case you haven't noticed, I haven't given you the script of the show because the weekly reporting was actually the logical process for what we're going to do today.
Nice.
Those are all your topics, kids. Consumer confidence fell sharply in April as inflation worries and a downbeat outlook on the job market pushed optimism to its lowest level since 2022. And that right there should tell you that you should see jobs going the other way if consumer confidence is here, right?
It should.
Right? If everyone's saying, like, damn it, everyone around me is getting laid off, and there's wars going on, like, I don't feel comfortable spending. If they're feeling like their confidence is dropping to the lowest level since July of 2022, but they're still employed, that's a weird thing.
Right. So if confidence is if it's at an all-time, or not all-time low, sorry, the lowest level it's been in since 2022, right? That should tell you that we'd been saying for the longest time that March Fed meeting, that was the one that everyone had circled on their calendars that they were hoping for Fed, rate cuts to begin happening.
Oops.
Yeah, right? So the second that didn't happen, look what's going on now.
Yeah.
Confidence is coming down. Wait a minute, hold on. This is actually, there's this higher for longer talk. The Fed really means they're really going to hold it higher for longer.
And we covered that on, was it last episode? I think we did that? No, it was 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, I think we've been touching. I
226,
think we've been touching on the last couple episodes.
Yeah. We touched all the episodes. So the Conference Board's Consumer Confidence Index retreated to 97 in April, below economists' expectations for 104, and lower than March's reading of 103.1, which all sounds like radio stations. Consumers became less positive about the current labor market situation and more concerned about future business conditions, job availability, and income, said Dana Peters, chief economist at the Conference Board, in a release. According to April's write-in responses, elevated price levels, especially for food and gas, dominated consumers' concerns with politics and global conflicts as distant runners-up. And I should point out, food and gas are also known as food and energy in Saied.
They're very volatile, and they're not included in core inflation.
For exactly that reason. Now, this isn't going to play into the inflation fears for Fed reporting purposes, but it is certainly indicative of the fact that inflation, while slowing its cadence, is still values going up, and people are freaking out.
This is good, though, right? This is one of the things that if even though the Fed isn't going to rely on this data, they want to see that consumer confidence is coming down.
Yeah, 100%. And
because that means they won't go out and spend as much.
Because let's look at the macro economy's perspective on these things for a period of time here, shall we? Going down the trip down memory lane, Jerome Powell would waddle out, get his iPad out, and he would say, "Hey, America, we're going to hold rates for a long, long time."
Yeah.
And America was like, "Fuck you, no, you're not.
I don't believe you.
Nope, you're a liar, bitch."
Yeah.
And then the market was basically betting on him cutting rates way before. Then
March.
Yeah. Then guess what? He came out and was like, "Hey, guys, feel like we're done on the hiking cycle a little bit." The market was like, "Oh, shit." He was serious. And then all of a sudden the market believed there was going to be 3 cuts this year. And then the data went the wrong way, and he came out and said, "Yeah, we're going to hold, and we don't really know.
It's going to be higher for longer."
Yeah, it's going to wind up being higher for longer." The market went, "Oh shit, he's wrong again." But he thought he was going to cut before we did, so now the market's betting on less cuts than they've actually said.
Exactly.
Possibly no cuts in 2024.
That would be tragic.
It is a statistical probability now, and I'm stuttering all night tonight. That wasn't that way before. So certainly we've seen a paradigm shift in the experts and the people who contribute to these opinions in the market. And by the market, I mean Wall Street. And now you have it permeating the consumer. So now you got Wall Street, which has changed their perspective, and you got consumer confidence, which is changing their perspective.
Yeah, and if you're like one of us and you really want to geek out on data like this, right? That rating of 97, anything above 100, that's why you'll see this dotted line coming across the 100 right there. Anything above 100 means that, consumer confidence is being a little bit more optimistic. Anything under 100 means they're dropping below.
Pessimistic.
Yeah, pessimistic.
I am always impressed with the girth of your knowledge.
All the girth.
All the girth, yeah.
The nickname back in the day was Girth Brooks.
Mostly